Hello, everyone. Welcome to GED. Today we have a Sam's Club Barbacoa Burrito Bowl, and we're talking about thinking before you make a choice. So let me just start off by saying, guys, this is for you, not for me. Oh man. Um, this thing definitely does not look like the package. and and I think it's pretty hefty. It's maybe a pound, but as you can see, that doesn't look like any barbacoa I've ever had. And they give me a nice package of guacamole. So I'm gonna put a little bit of this guacamole kind of in the center to just make it a little bit more. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so um, today we're talking about making choices and thinking before you make those choices. And right now, I'm thinking, I don't know what choice I made today, guys. uh, but let's just try a little bit of the rice underneath. I mean, this is pretty hot. You may be able to see the steam coming off. It's got black beans, barbacoa. Barbacoa is basically pork, but I mean, it doesn't look too bad on the bottom side, but the top is definitely not that appealing. And we'll try a little bit of guac. Okay, the bottom is definitely like a cilantro rice. The big test here is going to be this barbacoa. How much like meat will it taste? You know, actually, looks are really deceiving on this one. Because that barbacoa, even though it's like kind of mashed up and processed, it doesn't taste half bad. It's kind of got like a spicy beef, I mean, spicy pork flavor. And the cilantro rice on the bottom with the black beans, not too bad. It kind of tastes like a burrito bowl. You know, basically that's what it is. It's a burrito bowl. But yeah, it just doesn't look as appetizing as it should, but the taste is not that bad. I'm actually gonna put a little bit more of the guac on because guac kind of merges, the flavors together. Black beans and rice, I mean, kind of hard to mess up even in a bowl such as this. The cilantro definitely comes through as one of the stronger flavors on the rice because nobody wants bland rice, right? Guacamole tastes like guacamole. Can't beat squashed avocados with a little bit of lime juice in them. I'm gonna take a sip of my water real quick. This is pretty hot, so let's get into the discussion today. We're talking about making choices and thinking about before you make those choices. Before I chose this, obviously, I had to choose between every single item in the freezer aisle. But did I make the right choice? It's hard to say. Would I have thought out this decision long and hard and for a couple of minutes rather than hastily throwing it into my cart? I probably could have came up with a better option slightly. And that's pretty much how life goes. If you make hasty decisions, sometimes you end up with stuff that doesn't look quite as good as it sounded. But occasionally, like this choice, you can hit kind of a good option. If only you stop and think, though, you can make a better choice. You can make a rational, intelligent choice on what you're gonna do in life. In gaming, in job, in business, in pretty much anything, academics. As long as you think about it long enough, you can come to a decision that is best for you. It's pretty much an Einstein theory. Think it through. There's actually a chunk of jalapeno on here, which is why it kind of gets spicy towards the middle. If you bought this, I can't remember the exact price, but it was pretty cheap. If you bought this and just halved it, put it in a couple of tortillas, you actually wouldn't have that bad of an instant burrito. It's basically all there and tastes decent. You might have to close your eyes, but it tastes decent. See, that don't look so bad once you get it out there, does it? Maybe. I know some of you out there are like, how can he be eating this? But, like I said, looks can be deceiving. It's actually quite decent for a burrito bowl. One of the biggest choices you can make in life is what job you're going to get. It pretty much sets up your future. And I know a lot of you out there want to become Twitch streamers or gamers or game developers or game programmers or something like that. But the game industry is hard. It's a difficult road to go down. And if you stop and think about it, it might not be even what you want to do with your life. Because when gaming becomes a job, most people fall out of it pretty quickly. Instead, you might want to ask where your true passion lies. Outside of your relaxation time and your entertainment time. That's making a rational thinking choice. You also have to balance where you want to live, how much money you want to be making, and what kind of people you want to be around. Oh, here's the jalapenos again. Getting spicy. They made a return. Yet another example of life choices and how you have to think rationally about it is cars. I work with people that have BMWs, Lexuses, Cadillacs, whatever. But is it a rational choice to have one of those cars when, say, you're trying to save money to move somewhere or trying to save money to buy a house or even investing for your future? I mean, it's cool driving a nice fancy car, but do you really need a nice fancy car when those thousands and thousands of extra dollars it costs could be going towards retiring could be going towards, again, your living situation. Maybe even personal development like education or learning a skill or God knows what else. If you think about it, fancy cars don't really help you out in life. They don't. They're there because you can afford it and nothing else. They're not going to make someone instantly fall in love with you. They're not going to give you a better status quo amongst friends. At least, not true friends, anyways. It's all about making those choices. Those rational, logical choices. And right now, I'm going to choose for this to be my last bite. So guys, remember to game, eat, and discuss. Try one of these Sam's Club burrito bowls. They're not half bad. Take it easy, guys.